Hi, thanks for giving me this opportunity. My name is Chris Agarwal and I live in Jhansi. I completed my BSc from Sri Guru Krishna Degree College that is affiliated with Bundelkhand University, and currently I am pursuing my B.Ed final year from the same college, and I have 5 years of teaching experience. And from class 9th I decided that I will become a teacher of that type who not only teach students but also guide them for their bright future. And always I try to teach in a very effective way and innovative way that will help students to understand the things clearly and easily, because that will directly help them to tackle the problems that many students face in maths. And in this I want to share one of my achievements, that in class 11th I have been awarded for getting highest marks in class in maths. So this is my, I want to make my profession. So I think that will definitely become true when I join Byju's. At last I want to say that the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. So today we will learn, or we will discuss about a small concept of number system. I hope you will ready to learn that. Okay, now, so first of all, when we learn new language, so first we learn about their symbols, numbers, alphabets, whatever it consists. So we can say, when we learn English, first we learn about their alphabets, small alphabets, capital alphabets, and types of alphabets, how alphabets is divided in sub parts, like say consonant and vowels. In Hindi Varnamala also we will learn about swar, vyanjan. In the same way we will learn about numbers and its sub parts, how numbers is categorized or subcategorized between the other types. So let's start. Now I prepare a chart of the numbers, how number system that will save our time. Okay, that will save our time. So first of all, whole numbers that exist in universe is firstly divided in two categories, that is real numbers and imaginary numbers. Sir, first, imaginary numbers are those numbers which can be write means, or which can be say negative of under root. Let's say -2, under root of -2, under root of -3 means negative square root of any number. That will we study in class 11th, okay, by the name of complex number chapter. So real numbers, in real numbers all numbers exist, whether it is a positive, negative, integer, fraction, decimal, whole types. And then real numbers is further divided into two subcategories, that is rational numbers and irrational numbers. And that is very important chapter, first chapter of class 9th or 10th, mainly CBSE. For CBSE, first chapter is very important for students, rational number and irrational numbers. So sir, rational numbers are those numbers which can be write in P upon Q form, means numerator and denominator, where Q not be equals to 0 and P and Q should be integers and co-primes. This is the must condition that should be fulfilled for a number become rational number. And irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot be write in P upon Q form, let's say root 2, or we can say not perfect square root, not perfect cube root, not perfect fourth root, fifth root. Is this type of numbers we say irrational numbers. I hope you're getting this point. After that, rational numbers is again subdivided into two parts, two types, integers and fractions or decimals. So by integers, you know, understand very well, that is positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive infinite till positive infinite, 0, -1, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3 till negative infinite. And fractions are those numbers which we write in numerator upon denominator, or decimals are those that are write in decimal form, like this. For fraction 2/3 we can write 4/5, for decimal 0.01, 7.024. This types of number we can categorize as fractions or decimals. Now again, integers is again subcategorized in three parts: negative, 0, positive. Negative numbers are negative -2, -8, -10 till negative infinite. 0 only one number is comprises in 0 category: positive, positive 1, positive 2, positive 5, positive 10 till positive infinite. Now some important points are can also be seen here, that imaginary numbers cannot be represented on number line. In previous classes you learned that how we represent numbers on number line, but imaginary numbers cannot be represented on number line, but we can represent real numbers on number line. So first point is this, and second point is this: positive numbers can also be called as natural numbers, and 0 plus positive number make a group of whole numbers. So this is a small chart of number system that will understand here in a better way. So there is a thoda time problem, so we can end up this class. I hope you will get a better idea of number system. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Jai Hind.